The fireman's carry and all that. So we're just talking through this one. Wow, he got me with that already. These two guys were both in the same stable in ECW at different times. The triple threat with Shane Douglas. And then Shane did basically get that stable back together at the end of WCW with the Revolution. Oh yeah, I've seen that stuff. The powerbomb onto the chair. That might be cool. I need to work on that. And he's gonna hit me with it again. All night, Malenko. Dean Malenko might be, I'm gonna be honest with you, he might be the best technical pro wrestler I've ever seen. And I say that as someone whose favorite wrestler is Bret Hart. Nice bulldog that time, Lance Storm. Lance Storm was one of my favorite wrestlers growing up. Like when he was in ECW, Lance Storm and Don Marie, come on now. That's BYTCH. Oh, and thank you for the compliments on the real life match I called between Tajiri and Super Crazy. That was a lost match that I found somewhere, and I said, I know ECW fans are going to want to watch this, and I really felt like I've got to do this thing justice.
Coming to you here tonight, live from Mexico, and you hear the whistling at the Japanese buzzsaw, Yoshihiro Tajiri, the crowd mocking Tajiri. Once again, here tonight, we ignite two rivalries. The rivalries between lighter weight athletes in Lucha Libre and Japanese junior heavyweights, as well as the rivalry between Super Crazy and Tajiri. One of the most legendary feuds in Paul Heyman's ECW Extreme Championship Wrestling in the history of that organization.
Step over toe hold here into a figure four leg lock. Nothing fancy, but very effective. Worked 7 points of the human anatomy. Oh yeah, that's true. You guys wouldn't have had that much ECW. Early 90s if you were in the European Union, which obviously wouldn't have been the European Union. Would it have been? Yeah, they were already the European Union. They didn't have the currency yet, but they were already working together. They didn't have the euros yet, but it was basically done. Yeah, even in the United States, the only reason that I got to watch ECW and NWA Wildside and Women of Wrestling and XPW and all these different leagues was because I didn't have cable. And most of the wrestling was off of cable. Cable was like WWE and WCW. Without cable, you didn't get those leagues really. Here we go. Nice backbreaker, but you did get maybe 20 other leagues. What's this? Nice cranking on this. I'm happy with how this match is going. My voice isn't that happy with it, but oh my god, bro. Dean Malenko logic, what is going on here? It's gone to that Tiger Driver 3 times today. 3/4 cravat chancery, snapmare, basement dropkick, the hesitation, like the late Don West would say, R.I.P. Don West. Color commentator for Total Nonstop Action Wrestling for years. Him and Mike Tenay, one of my favorite announce teams of all time. Well, not just the undercard of WCW. I mean, the main event card too. Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner. All those guys that they made that WWE's like, well, WCW didn't make stars. They didn't make Scott Steiner. They didn't make Booker T. They didn't make Diamond Dallas Page. Hall and Nash came from that company. They didn't make Sting. They didn't make Nature Boy Ric Flair. They didn't make Arn Anderson. I mean, come on now. People say like, oh, they didn't build any stars. They didn't make Goldberg. Come on now. And the undercard was great too. You know, you had all those cruiserweights, Juventud Guerrera and Rey Mysterio, and just an insanely talented group of people. Dean Malenko, and even towards the end of WCW when things were bad, the talent was still amazing. That's Lance Storm, and Prince Iaukea got a little wacky at the end as the artist. I did not think I was going to get out of that. That's why I was so quiet. Wonder what it's going to be. Oh, he sat out that time with it and just beat me. Dean Malenko gets the Duke here tonight. It took 4 Tiger Drivers, but I got to give him credit. It didn't make sense to me when he was doing it, but after he hit that 4th one and sat out with it, it made sense. He wore me down, caught me, and I knew because I'm using Lance Storm, I wasn't going to be able to kick out. Almost broke my ankle on that enziguri, even though I'm the one who took it. And we'll come back and talk more WCW at some point. It has been Arachnid Soul, the best damn pro wrestling commentator going. Like, comment, subscribe, share, and join me next time. Let me know what you think, though, seriously, in the comment section about any of this. And I will catch you, my friend, later.
Here is your winner, the man of 1,000 holds, Dean Malenko.